Have you ever met someone who remembers everything, names, dates, entire conversations without even trying? What if I told you that you could train your brain to do the same? The secret lies in how intelligence agencies like the CIA train their spies to retain critical information under high pressure situations. These memory hacks aren't just for elite operatives, they work for anyone willing to put them into practice. Today, we're diving into the world of memory mastery and how you can memorize anything like a CIA spy. Step 1: the Memory Palace, your brain's cheat code. Ever wondered why you can easily recall the layout of your childhood home, but struggle to remember a grocery list? That's because our brains are wired to store spatial information better than raw data. The CIA trains its agents to use this technique, known as the Memory Palace, to retain and retrieve vast amounts of information effortlessly. Let's give an example. Pick a familiar place, your home office, or a route you walk daily. Assign key pieces of information to specific locations within that space. For example, if you're memorizing a speech, visualize the introduction by your front door, the main points in different rooms, and the conclusion near your bed. As you mentally walk through the space, the information will come back naturally. Sherlock Holmes wasn't just making things up. This method actually works and has been used for centuries by memory champions. Step 2: the 5-sense connection. Activate your brain's full power. Your brain processes information through multiple senses. The more sense you involve in learning, the stronger your memory becomes. The CIA enhances memory recall by pairing data with sensory triggers. Smell while studying. Chew cinnamon gum or apply a specific scent. Later, sniff that same scent, and your brain will recall the information more easily. Sound associate music or background noise with learning sessions. When you hear the same tune, later it will trigger memories of what you studied. Touch, writing things down by hand instead of typing engages muscle memory, reinforcing information in your brain. Step 3: the Feynman technique. Learn like a genius. CIA spies need to process and retain vast amounts of knowledge quickly. One of their go-to techniques, the Feynman technique, named after Nobel Prize-winning physicist Richard Feynman. This method forces you to simplify information so well that even a child could understand it. Pick a concept you need to memorize, explain it as if you're teaching a 5-year-old. Identify gaps in your explanation and refine your understanding. Simplify further until the concept is crystal clear in your mind. If you can explain something simply, you truly understand it. Step 4: chunking, breaking big data into bite-sized pieces. Spies don't memorize long strings of numbers one by one. They use a method called chunking. Your brain can only handle a limited amount of information at once, but when you group related items together, they become easier to recall instead of memorizing 14,567, 8239. Break it into pieces, 145, 678, 239. Apply the same principle to learning new languages, historical dates, or any large data set. Organize information into meaningful groups, like turning a long shopping list into categories: fruits, dairy, snacks, etc. Step 5. Active recall. Test yourself like a spy. Passive reading won't make you a memory master. The CIA uses active recall, the process of retrieving information from memory without looking at it, to ensure agents retain critical knowledge under stress. Instead of reading notes, close your book and try to recall key points from memory use. Flashcards with questions on one side and answers on the other. Test yourself regularly with mini quizzes. This forces your brain to retrieve and strengthen connections. Step 6. The 10-minute rule. Train like an intelligence operative. Spies don't cram, they space out their learning sessions for maximum retention. The 10-minute rule is a scientifically proven technique for keeping information in your long-term memory. Study for 10 minutes, then take a short break before reviewing the same material. Spaced repetition strengthens memory. Review the same info a few hours later, then the next day and again after a week. Key is to engage with the material multiple times over increasing intervals. Step 7. The role of emotion use. Feelings to lock in memories. Think about the most emotional moments of your life. You remember them in vivid detail, right? That's because the brain prioritizes emotional experience. Intelligence agencies leverage this to make information unforgettable. Attach strong emotions to what you're learning. Find personal connections or make the information exciting. Create funny or dramatic mental images to make facts stick. Use storytelling. Turn information into a narrative to make it more engaging and easier to recall. What's one thing you're excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found these hacks helpful, hit that like button. Share this with someone who needs it. And don't forget to subscribe for more brain boosting strategies. That's your life, but smarter.